I'm here with my auntie Alshay, Married to Medicine LA season premiere, not season premiere, series premiere review. So we start off the episode with Britton, who I love. She's by far my favorite so far. She's in LA with her family. Her family came to LA to spend time with her. Remember, her husband and her two children live back in Florida while she secures the bag in LA for them to be able to come out there with her. But basically, from what I'm gathering in real life, what the real truth is, she came out there to film the show. They still in Florida. They gonna see how this thing work out. See if they get picked up for another season. Then they gonna move back out. Then they're going to move to LA. The only reason why she's in LA is to film this goddamn show. Other than that, her little storyline about her trying to get a job out there and all that's bullshit. Her husband is very nice looking. They remind me of Nicole and Boris Kojo, just the medical virgin. She is very beautiful. Remember, she's mixed. It looks like her husband is mixed as well. They have some pretty children. They say they're used to having a long distance relationship with one another because when they met, she was in the military. So they were used to being apart from each other. Then we go to Asha. Asha goes to get Botox from Noel, who we find out they have known each other since they were little girls. Since they were 5 years old, they went to elementary, high school, junior high together. They danced on dance teams together. Noel actually moved to LA first to become a dancer. That didn't work out. She quit and she went to medical school, but Asha stayed in the entertainment industry. Noelle, remember, Asha has a web series called Milk and Honey. Watch it. It's pretty good. She's an actress. She's a director. All that good shit. Noelle assures Asha that as long as she's healthy and has monthly ministrations, that she'll be able to conceive a baby because that's going to be her storyline. I told you that last week on the little Married to Medicine Atlanta to LA little special that they did. That's going to be a part of Asha's storyline about her and her husband Larry having a baby. So then we go to Imani and her family. They go to dinner together. Her husband name is Phil and he's a musician and he used to be a part of this group in the 90s named Portrait. I don't remember them, but apparently she had a crush on the him while he was in the group back in the 90s. They had a video, they had a record deal. She ended up meeting him, later on in life. They got married. She has a son named Idris who is so cute. Um, Idris is not her husband's son. He's been raising him, as she said, since he was 20 months. I hate when people say 20 months, 24 months. Nigga, the baby is 2 or he's 1.5, my nigga. I hate when people say that 20 months. Your baby stopped being months old as soon as he turned 1. You idiots. So shout out to her nigga for, raising her son. That's what's up. The little boy like 10, 11 years old now. So he's pretty much the only father figure this little boy knows. So shout out to them. Love their relationship. They seem like they have a really good rapport with one another. We find out that she has not seen her father since she was 11 years old. Her parents got a divorce because her daddy was hiding being on drugs. And she has not seen him since he left the home, which is fucked up. So then we go to Shanique. She manages residential homes and is married to her little bitty tiny husband named Robert. They have 2 kids together. Their whole family is very bite sized, very pocket sized, very poly pocket size. They're very tiny. They're just a tiny, cute little family. She caters to him, she cooks for him, she rubs his feet, and she said he does the same for her. We find out that she supported him financially and emotionally while he was in med school, honey. So shout out to that. Robert, her husband, is an urgent care physician. And they seem like they're going to be the Toya and Eugene of the LA Married to Medicine LA franchise. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about them. I think they're gonna get on my goddamn nerve. Shanique is very like bougie. She's very like kittenish. She's very like valley girlish. The way she talks, the way that she acts. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about Shanique or Jasmine. So Shanique goes over to her BFF Jasmine's house to do a photo shoot. She's throwing her husband Robert a Jamaican themed party. She decides to take pictures in a tub filled with gummy bears because that nigga like gummy bears, but you know how I am. I'm all about aesthetics. And I felt like if she was going to do this and that be his gift from her outside of this party, she should have put a little bit more thought and effort into it. She get into this tub. She got on them old ass YSL shoes. She got on this tan nude half bra, like bedazzle that bitch in gummy bears. Do something cute. It was just lackluster to me. Um, Jasmine, we find out, just had a baby. She's very happy about her snapback. Remember when she introduced herself to Heavenly? On last week's episode, she introduced herself as just being a doctor's wife. She ain't got nothing else going on. Shanique and Jasmine seem like they're gonna be some airheads. I think I'm gonna like them at certain points, and then again, I think I'm not gonna like them. But they best friends, they ride or die. So they like Simone and Jackie, and then you have Noelle and Asha, who are like another Simone and Jackie, but you mix in Iman, who they both know and came up together. So it's like it's just a hodgepodge of friendships. So you're gonna really see like friendships dividing this season, friendships forging. It's gonna be very, very interesting because these ladies actually know each other. This wasn't a cast of women that were just put together. These women have came up together. So they storylines and their history and their bonds go way deeper than the cast in Atlanta. Asha asks her husband, is he ready for a baby when they getting ready to go to bed? And he turns the question back around on her, which lets me know that no, he don't want a baby. He not ready for a baby. And that's why he gonna turn the question around on her and ask her, well, how do you feel about it? He says that his main concern is finances because he has his practice. He's a doctor and he just got to make sure they got enough money. It's never a good time to have a baby if that's the case. Everybody has their fears. I personally don't think that a baby costs that much motherfucking money. Shit, I had a baby when I was 18 and I made the shit work. So I feel like that's a bunch of bullshit. That nigga just don't want to have no goddamn baby. Now remember, these two niggas only been together for 2 years. They met and ran off and got married. So they really still don't even really know each other like that. And we find out more about that later on in the episode. So it's the day of Robert's birthday party. Asha tells Iman that she's bringing Heavenly with her to the party because Larry can't come. Larry got to work. And I was like, okay, they putting Heavenly in the mix to stir it up real quick to, cause some drama and then take her ass back to Atlanta. She need to get this shit popping real quick for the producers. So Robert Country ass got on this silver chain like he a part of a 90s rap group. He got on a t-shirt underneath it, a pink button up over it. He just country as fuck. I need for them to step the fashions up immediately. He country as hell. He tells us that Shanique's sex drive is off the chain, and I can figure that Shanique look like she a freak, and Shanique look like she don't wash her ass good. It's something about Shanique I just think I ain't vibing with. Britton arrives to the party with her and her husband, and so far she's the best dressed. For me, I like her outfit. She's just so pretty to me, and I like her style. I like her swag. I like her personality. She seemed like she just biding her time, but Britton looked like she'll cuss your ass the fuck out and get you together. Don't let the light skin fool you. Um, we they have a conversation with Shanique and Robert about her husband basically being a Mr. Mom back in Florida without her. And she was like, a husband is supposed to help, raise the kids. Like, she don't give a fuck about that nigga being back in Florida raising them kids. She feel like shit, women do it every day, nigga, you can do it. But you can tell by the look on his face that he's not really feeling being this Mr. Mom shit. Like, of course he loves his kids, but it looked like he getting tired of the shit and they gonna have to figure out something real quick. So I think that's gonna be part of their storyline, that this long distance thing is going to affect their relationship, because it's different being in a long distance relationship when it's just y'all two. But it's a whole different situation being in a long distance relationship when one person is solely watching the kids and then you off being able to lollygag and do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's totally different. So as far as fashions goes, Asha's fashion is horrible. She gonna have to step her pussy up real quick. Jasmine's look is cute. Amon seems to me like she think because she tall and skinny that she can just wear anything and that equals style. But no, I don't really like her fashion. And Shanique kind of give me like DSW, Target, um what's the other store, Marshall's vibes. Like, her fashion just look very off the rack, just no thought put into it, but she think that she doing it. I don't really like her style at all. So Shanique tells Britton and Noelle that Asha's husband Larry's ex is there. The girl name is Anissa. Smith, and she's a doctor as well. And she went to med school with Robert, I mean, with Larry and with Robert. So Britton asks why she invited her, and Shanique says that Robert invited her and that he can basically invite who the fuck he wants to because it's his party. And, who gonna stop me? Who gonna check me, boo? So apparently the girl and Larry were serious, and she was the last woman that he dated before he ran off and married Asha. Noelle and Britton ain't really feeling the fact that Shanique invited the girl, but Noelle is the one that's really vocal about it. All the other girls then come over and join the conversation, including Asha. And Shanique says that Dr. Smith is cool. She's a very confident woman, and so is Asha. And Asha says, "Who is Anissa?" And I'm like, hold up, skirt, skirt. You don't know who your nigga ex-girlfriend is before you? I know all the bitches that I know, including myself, we gonna at least know who the last bitch was before me. These are conversations that you had. It's like, oh, so who was your last relationship? How did it end? How long was y'all together? Did you love her? Did she break up with you? Like, these are the questions that you fucking ask. So the fact that she didn't know her name off the rip and who she was, mind boggled me. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? So, um, Shanique Shanique say Larry's ex Dr. Smith is here. And I should say, oh, you invited her. You told me you weren't friends with her. So I'm like, now wait a minute, bitch. Do you not know who she is or do you know who she is? Because at first you tried to act like you ain't know who the bitch was. So were you just being funny? I was confused by that. So Shanique says she's my husband's friend. I should say, how long have you known her? And Shanique says since 2012. Then Jasmine, because that's her homegirl, jumps in and say, why do the details matter? She's his ex. You're married to him. Like, you're doing too much. You being extra. And I was like, oh, bitch. I ain't know Jasmine had it in her because Jasmine act like a dumb white girl. But okay, she got a little soul to her. So Shanique say, you are so insecure. That's why you're behaving like that. Be confident about the situation. And I was like, oh, wow. You gonna call her insecure in front of the ladies? Like, I was like, oh, them fighting words, bitch. I personally felt like they invited her to be messy. They had to kick up the drama. Um, would I personally feel some type of way if somebody I was cool with invited my nigga ex to a party? Considering the situation and considering the fact that Robert and her are good friends and they have known each other for years and they went to med school, I wouldn't feel no type of way. Now, if y'all don't know her, y'all ain't friends with her, and you invited her, then okay, I'm gonna feel like you being messy. But considering that the girl has history with Robert, I wouldn't feel no type of way. And I would never, even if I did feel some type of way, I wouldn't let this bitch or nobody else know that I feel some type of way. I'm gonna prance around this motherfucker like I'm that bitch, and nobody's going to know none the wiser. So I did feel like Asha was playing her cards all the way wrong, and she was letting this shit affect her. She should have played that shit totally different and act like that bitch didn't even exist. I would have been like, oh, okay, she's here. Oh, that's cute. Next, like, then talked about the shit later or whatever. So, Imani then pulls Asha and Shanique to the side because she don't like the way this whole thing is playing out, especially now that Shanique then called Asha insecure and Asha look like she getting upset. And she tells them, we're gonna talk about this at a later time and day because it's getting, a little heated. Heavenly is over with the other girls and says, it's something being left out of the story, and I just want to think that she should just talk to the girl. Somebody should just bring over. And so the girls bring Anissa over and Heavenly like, oh shit, that's her. Oh shit, well I know why the bitch is mad. Because Anissa is a very pretty woman. She seems like she a little wallflower. She's a cute little thing. But I wouldn't be pressed by the bitch. I'm sorry, just because she likes skin curly hair don't mean shit to me. Heavenly Anissa says that she hasn't spoken to Larry in years and that she's over him, and Heavenly say she's gonna get Asha to come over so they can just talk and get this shit over with. She goes over to Asha. Asha refuses, however, to talk to the woman and says that her issue is with Shanika, not her. I would have went over and just at least spoke to her. I wouldn't have brought up the situation with my husband or nothing like that. I would just went and say, "Hey, girl, like they blowing this way out of proportion. I don't have an issue with you at all. You being here." The fact that she wouldn't talk to her made it seem even more like she's pressed by her and that she's intimidated by her, and it does make her look like she's very insecure. So Asha gets upset and she leaves, And Shanique says that Asha is playing the motherfucking victim bitch and that the Oscar goes to her. So I give the series premiere of Married to Medicine LA a C plus, because the first episode is always getting to know the ladies and this and that. It really didn't start kicking up dust into the last 15-10 minutes. But I'm liking what I'm seeing thus far. I think they're gonna give us some heat. I think they're gonna give us some flavor. I'm ready to see what the ladies are gonna bring. I think if they get picked up for a season 2, they really gonna bring it, bitch. They really gonna bring it. But let's talk down below. Let me know what you feel about the series premiere. Who are you liking? Who are you not liking? What do you feel about Shanique inviting Asha's husband's ex to the party? Do you think that Asha should be wearing? I kind of do, but I don't think it got nothing to do with her. I think that the husband got some other shit going on, period. But yeah, let's talk down below. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. My Real Housewives of Atlanta review is up, as well as a new episode of Spill the Tea. Love you guys. Bye.